Do you swear from the testimony you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Sanders. Can you please introduce yourself to the jury?
Good morning, Michael Sanders.
And Mr. Sanders, what do you do for a living?
Work in sports,
And where do you live?
California.
So you traveled to be here today?
I did.
Did you attend the University of Miami College?
I did.
And what year did you start at the University of Miami?
2004
Why did you come to the University of Miami?
to play ball and to go to school.
And what type of ball did you play?
Baseball.
Do you know someone by the name of Rashaun Jones?
I do.
Did you see him in the courtroom here today?
I do.
Can you please identify him by an article of clothing he's wearing?
Sean's wearing a blue shirt, blue sweater.
Please let the record reflect that the witness has identified the defendant. When did you first meet Rashaun?
I think freshman year of college.
Were you both freshmen together?
I think so.
And did you live in the same dorms?
We did. I believe so.
Sorry.
I believe so, yeah.
Were there specific dorms for student athletes?
There were.
And were those shared by athletes regardless of sport?
There were.
When did you move into the dorms?
Freshman year when I got to college, 2004.
Is that when you first met Rashaun?
I think so. Around that time.
This just been a long time.
It's been a long time.
And did all the athletes use the same athletic center? For like working out, training, weights?
For working out, yeah.
And what was that called?
The Hecht Athletic Center.
Were you close to Rashaun?
We'd hang out.
Do you have other friends in common with him too?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Back then at least.
Yeah, I'm sure back then.
Did you keep in touch over your time at the University of Miami?
Yeah.
Did you get to know someone named Bryan Pata?
A little bit. Not that well.
So not as well as you knew Rashaun?
No.
What was your relationship like with Bryan?
Just in passing. Over at the Hecht.
Do you remember the day Bryan Pata was killed, November 7th, 2006?
I do.
What do you remember about that day?
I remember was headed out to dinner with another football player and got a call to bring him back to the athletic center.
And who was that football player?
Khalil Jones.
Were you close with Khalil?
I was.
And was it Khalil who got called or you who got called?
I wouldn't be able to recall, but I'm imagining Khalil, being that he was on the football team.
And where was he asked to go?
To the Hecht.
What did you guys do after you got the call?
Turned around, headed to dinner and went to the Hecht to drop Khalil off.
Did you go inside the Hecht at that time?
I don't recall.
So did Khalil go to the meeting?
I assume so.
Did you go to the meeting?
I did not.
Why not?
Because it wasn't a meeting for baseball players. Football team got called.
Where did you go instead?
Khalil's house.
What did you do while you were at Khalil's house?
Can't recall. That's a long time ago. I think I watched the news.
Was anyone else there, if you remember?
I don't recall.
Why did you go to his house?
No idea. I would go over there all the time.
Was this something kind of surprising or alarming?
What's that?
Bryan's murder. Or that Bryan had been shot, I guess, at the
I
time.
mean, yeah, definitely surprising and alarming.
What was kind of, I guess, can you describe how you and Khalil were acting when you got shot? Like the demeanor when you heard this?
No, so long ago. I'm imagining we were shocked. You know, I remember being surprised, obviously.
What happened while you were at Khalil's house?
Watched the news and got a phone call from Rashaun.
At that time, was your phone number 770-296-2485?
I believe so, yeah.
Why did Rashaun call you?
Not fully sure. He just asked me for money.
Did he tell you why he needed the money?
No.
Did you agree to give him the money?
No.
Do you have any idea why he was asking for the money?
No idea.
What were your thoughts about the timing of his call?
Objection, relevance, speculation, improper opinion.
I don't know what my thoughts would have been a long time ago.
Were you surprised to get a call from him at that time?
Sure, yeah.
Did you think the timing was odd?
I just knew the football players were all in a meeting, so
Everyone else was at the hex center?
I don't know. I wasn't at the hex
Sorry,
center.
let me just rephrase. You just said that you knew there was a football meeting.
I did because I dropped Khalil off.
So were you surprised to be getting a call from Rashaun, who was a football player at that time?
Yes.
Did you ask Rashaun why he wasn't at the meeting?
I don't fully recall. I believe I did.
What did you do when you got off the phone with Rashaun?
Went over to the Hecht Athletic Center.
Why did you go to the hex?
Just to let coaches know that I received that phone call.
Who did you speak to?
Coach Copeland.
And did you tell him about the call?
I did.
I'm going to show you what's been entered as State's Exhibit 24. And I'm showing you what is labeled here as page 2. What time do you ever know what time you went to the Hex Center?
I don't.
What did you do after you got the phone call?
Went to the Hecht Center.
Was that something you basically got the call and went straight there?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think there was much time in between.
So I'm showing you a phone call that was made from the defendant's phone at 22:25, so 10:25 for 20 seconds to 770-296-2485.
That's fine.
Is that your number?
That is.
Can you write your name next to this number? Thank you. Your Honor, one moment to confirm. Thank you so much, Mr. Sanders.
Thank you.
Well,
Yes, Judge. Hi, Mr. Sanders, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So first I have some questions here about you writing your name next to your number. So you wrote your name next to the number 770-296-2485, correct?
Correct.
And you wrote it next to the entry that's timed at 22:25 or 10:25 p.m.
Correct.
And this record shows you as calling Rashaun, correct?
I don't believe so.
May I approach, Judge? So do you see here at the top where it says dialed number?
I do.
And it points to this column?
It does.
And it shows at 10:25 p.m. the dialed number was 786-512-5787.
Correct.
And you see on this column it says the calling party number, correct?
Correct.
The number who does the calling?
Correct.
And that's in the column where your number is listed, 770-296-2485.
Objection, Judge.
Correct.
What is being read is not
Okay, no speaking.
objection, Judge. It's mischaracterizing the evidence, and if we can go sidebar.
Okay, overruled, all I knew, address it on the read right.
So, Mr. Sanders, it appears that for that specific entry, you were the calling party, you called Mr. Jones, correct?
Don't recall that.
You don't ever recall making a phone call to Mr. Jones?
I don't.
Now, you said that there was a in this phone call you described, you said Mr. Jones asked you for some money, correct?
Correct.
You don't recall the amount of money that he asked you for?
I don't.
You don't recall the specific words that Mr. Jones used during that phone call?
I don't.
You don't recall any reason for why he was requesting this money, correct?
I don't.
The only thing you recall about that phone call is he asked you for some sort of money.
Correct.
You don't know anything about Mr. Jones' financial situation at the time, do you?
I do not.
Do you know where Mr. Jones is from?
No.
Do you know anything about his family's financial situation?
I do not.
Do you know where he was living at the time?
I do not.
Now, your parents owned KFC franchises, correct?
They did.
And that was known to people at the University of Miami?
I imagine so. Some people know.
And your parents had money by owning the KFC franchises? They were well off?
They had some.
And the state asked you some questions about whether you thought there was anything unusual or suspicious, and you said that you do not recall how you felt about the call at the time?
20 years ago.
And a few days after you had this phone call, you saw Rashaun again on campus, correct?
I don't know how many days after. I don't know the time frame, but I did recall seeing him on campus.
Some short period of time thereafter, you saw Rashaun on campus after that phone call.
Again, I remember seeing him on campus. I don't know the period of time, but I imagine
Was
some
it
short period.
less than a week?
That's the thing. 20 years ago. Again, I can't recall exactly when.
Less than 2 weeks?
Probably somewhere.
Okay,
Right?
so sometime within 2 weeks after that call, you see Rashaun on campus.
Yeah,
And you ask him, hey, what was going on there?
I think so. Yeah.
And he says, don't worry about it, it's all good?
I don't know. He said it was something to that effect.
Something to that effect.
Yeah.
And there was nothing unusual or suspicious about that interaction?
No.
Moment to confer, Judge.
Right.
One more question, Mr. Sanders, or one more topic. Can I approach the witness, Judge? So whenever we were discussing the phone call earlier, we discussed this specific phone call at 10:25, right?
Yes, sir.
And you said you don't recall having a conversation with Rashaun where you called him.
At all.
Okay. Now, in fairness, there is a call earlier where your number is listed as the dialed number and Rashaun's number is listed as the calling party. Is that correct?
Sure.
At 10:04?
Yep.
Okay. But then this call at 10:26, you have no recollection of, you don't know what was discussed, you don't know what was said, you have no information about that, don't even remember it.
You talking about this call?
The second call where you called him back. You have no recollection of that at all.
The only call I have recollection of is during the call to ask me for money.
Okay. And now, but you would agree that these records would indicate that you called Rashaun back at some point that night, or made a phone call to Rashaun at some point that night?
I mean, let me take a look at it. Right here, and then where else is my number? Yeah, this is calling party number, and it has my number.
And then this one is?
This is dial number, and it has my number.
Right, so at some point before this call we spoke, you were the dialed party, correct?
Correct.
And then there was a subsequent call where you were the calling party.
That's what it says, yeah.
Okay, so you would agree the phone records indicate that you called Rashaun later that night?
That's what the phone records indicate.
Okay, but you have no recollection of that, can't tell the members of the jury what was said or discussed on that second call?
Only call that I can recall and say I don't know which call where was the call where he asked me for that, and I went to the athletic center.
Okay, no further questions.
Thank you.
We good? Your turn.
So I'm sorry, Mr. Sanders, I was flipping through these records trying to find your number. So can you write your name next to the other call as well? Let's see,
Don't really look good.
right here, this one, let's just put it over here. Thank you. So you got a call from Rashaun Jones that lasted 153 seconds at 10:04 p.m. during the time your roommate or your friend was at the Heck Center. Mr. Jones.
I don't know how long the call lasted, but I did receive a phone call.
Okay. And that The call that you're testifying to is the call you received.
Correct.
And why did you go to the HEC Center after you got the call?
Objection, asked and answered.
Overruled.
Assume because of the timing of the call.
Did the timing of the call seem odd?
Objection, asked and answered.
Overruled.
I believe it probably did, yeah.
Was anyone else asking you for money that night?
No.
Was it unusual for Rashaun to call and ask you for money?
I don't know. I'm assuming it was, but I'm not sure if he ever asked me for money in the time that I've known him.
You're not sure.
I'm not sure, but I would assume it was unusual because I don't recall ever giving him money.
And sitting here today, you don't want to say anything that you don't remember for sure.
For sure.
When you went to the HEC Center, is it possible you were asked to call Rashaun back?
Objection, speculation. Objection.
I don't recall that.
Abstain.
I think you. I don't have any other questions.
All right, Judge.
One to excuse this witness, can we come stand by for a moment?
Yes, is he excused?
I don't believe he's under defense subpoena.
Okay, it's
All
not.
right, thank you.